Gordon Smith has been a United States Senator for over 10 years. After inheriting the family business, he became a millionaire many times over. He's got a wife, kids, and a killer smile. Oh, and he's 6 feet tall. Eyeing Smith's seat is Steve Novick, a Democrat who's never held an elected office. But that's not the first thing you'll notice about him.
And I happen to be 4 feet 9 inches tall with a left hand made of stainless steel. So that makes me more memorable than the average politician, so we'll use it.
And indeed he does. On the campaign's t-shirts, flyers, and buttons, the hook is featured front and center. One of Steve's campaign slogans is "Politics as Unusual." And unlike many other politicians, Steve refuses to mince words.
I'm willing to say, for instance, that I don't have any problem with gay people getting married. This country's going to hell in a handbasket. General Pace is crazy. If they need to get some backbone, they're spending too much money on these exotic weapons systems. Take Andrew Jackson off the $20 bill. It's absurd that he pays a lower tax rate than his secretary. Require the IRS to send a thank you note.
And while some of Steve's ideas may sound strange, they are gaining support.
He made a statement about taking Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. I'm Creek Indian. I was one of the tribes that Andrew Jackson was forced to Oklahoma. That resonated for me, and I was just surprised. I've never heard a politician or a prospective politician mention that issue. That is, a particular lifelong goal of mine is to get that guy off the $20 bill because he committed acts of genocide. So.
But Steve still has a ways to go if he hopes to seriously challenge Gordon Smith. Some of that has to do with money. So far, Steve has banked just $200,000, a far cry from Gordon Smith's $4 million. I decided to follow Steve to Southern Oregon to check out one of his fundraisers. This particular event was a house party, a wine and cheese kind of thing where people got together, chewed the fat, and lamented politics as usual, even though they happened to be taking part in it. After a little while, Steve got up and gave his usual stump speech. It seemed to sit well with the crowd, but it didn't exactly shake anyone.
Would you go out and vote for him? Does he have your support, you think?
Yes.
Yeah, most likely. Did he inspire you at all to learn more about anything?
Not necessarily, but I learned a lot sitting around here tonight listening.
After that, I packed up and left, and on the long drive home, it hit me, just how far Steve had to go. And it isn't just about raising money or knowing the issues. It's about injecting something into people that makes them stand up and shout. And in this way, to me at least, Steve has yet to prove himself. But either way, it's going to be a hell of a fight.